disputing the results of last year's election. He's ran for president 5 times before and he's never been declared the winner, but in some of the past polls there was substantial evidence that he'd been rigged out of victory. But last year the evidence his coalition presented to the Supreme Court was not found compelling by the judges and they upheld the election result. Previous rounds of opposition protests in Kenya have led to Raila being offered deals or positions in government, but they've done little to alleviate poverty or to address the stark inequality or the grievances that underlie the reasons for people coming to the streets. This time around there appear to have been attacks on people and property by groups aligned to both the government and the opposition sides. On Monday, businesses belonging to Raila Odinga and also to former President Uhuru Kenyatta, who backed Raila in the last election, were attacked. Also, in the Kibera informal settlement here in Nairobi, a church and a mosque were burned. There were also widespread reports of violence targeting journalists covering the protests by police, by protesters and by armed gangs. Religious leaders and rights groups are calling for calm. People are waiting to see if the tensions will escalate or if the politicians will come to the table and make more deals. Malcolm Webb for Inside Story.
Last year's election results were very close and Raila Odinga has rejected the results. The longtime opposition leader has run for office 5 times and says he was cheated each time. In 2017, the Supreme Court agreed with him and annulled the results. It said it found irregularities and ordered a rerun, but Odinga withdrew from that rerun. And at least 1,000 people were killed in the violence that followed the 2007 disputed elections. Odinga had encouraged his supporters to protest at the time.